Hey there folks, rinimt here and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part we started up Julika, Anemos, and it's time to do a level 5 quest. Looks like we found another blockage area. If you're willing, I'd like to ask you to go and take a look for me again. I knew I could count on you. Our readings place this one somewhere in the northeast in an area we call the Orchard. Well, the island is quite a bit different from what I remember. I'm reasonably certain you won't have to go as far as the river. Good luck out there. Alright. So the orchard is up here. So I have to remember where this is. This is a thing that's happening. Someone's getting overconfident. Is this thing gonna leave me alone? Thank you. I'm gonna try and pull up a map here. Okay, I kind of know where I need to go. Let's try and make it this. Not this way. Yeah, okay. Got an actual marker for it now, so this should make it a little bit easier to try and find. We're just gonna get all the aggro. Screw it. They'll ditch me before I get in trouble, right? Hopefully. They will anyway. So, yes, you would be incorrect in thinking that it is stupidly slow to try and get around here right now. And yes, it's going to be this way, unfortunately. Alright, so here is where we fought the level 3 guy. Tell us. Yeah, tell us. That's the one. To send you into like a ton of nonsense here. Alright. There's my glowy spot. Hello. Confluence. At the center of the confluence of ether, you find more magicite as before in the observatory. As you near to retrieve it, the confluence dissipates. The magicite you've obtained may be used in conjunction with your magia board. So yes, they are giving us some for free. Let's head back to Cryo. Tell me, you found another magicite at the heart of the confluence. I thought as much. Like last time, we detected the dissipation while you were away, followed by a marked improvement in the flow of ethereal currents. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to restore the Ethernet to good working order, I'm afraid. I can only surmise that there's more magicite out there clogging the proverbial pipes. But now that we know exactly what we're looking for, finding the next confluence should be even easier. I'd like to think. I'll keep you informed. We continue the Julika expedition upon reaching elemental level 13. Yeah, so there is a massive gap for the next one. However, we do... I thought I had set these. Maybe I didn't confirm it. Alright, so... More importantly... There's a high level Amemet. And no one is answering if there's a tracker going on, so I don't know if the ones I need are available, which is annoying. So yeah, I guess I will figure that out and be back or something. Okay, so real quick, let's talk about elementals. These will give you a nice little buff as long as you are near them when they do this. Get a damage buff and an experience buff when someone has aggro that's down here. Which means it's pulled because the mob sees thing pulled and must start fighting it because oh god. Alright. So we've already gone over Lord of Anemos. Same thing as before. You're only gonna get hit by this elemental again here. That's fine. Could be worse, I suppose. Yeah, so elementals are really useful. They only stay around for some amount of time, and when they go away, they'll do like a really big buff, like a really big area for their buff, and then be gone from that spot. There's several across the map. Usually it's a courtesy thing if you find one to call out where you found it. So, yeah, those are elementals. Okay, so numbers just popped. Let's go ahead and get over to it. Hopefully, get over to it. I gotta keep dropping out of the party because unfortunately, because of the level split or level difference, I would not earn experience. Anyway, so number spawns by killing these Pneuma Flares. I gotta try and get here. Sorry, it's a number is the actual NM name. I don't know why it's showing aggroed, but not hitting anything. Alright. So number yeah, it spawns with the Pneuma Flares. I really don't know why it's showing aggro. But it is, and I'm in a very peculiar spot right here. And it's pulled because good old impatient people. So it's gonna do these void calls. I'm gonna accidentally open up the fishing map. These void calls are gonna summon these void cracks. And we need to kill them, I believe? Maybe? Or people are gonna ignore? Okay. We will ignore the void crack, I guess. So it's gonna eventually start summoning things, and yeah, these void guards, and it's gonna do nasty stuff, because of course it is. But mechanics and actually doing them is too difficult, I guess. Or, you know, just gotta hit face or something like that. So luckily they do despawn as soon as all the stuff dies. Or as soon as number dies. So that's number. Up here on the map. Like I said, it spawns from the Pneuma Flares. There is actually another one right around the corner, the level 5 one. Spawned off of these bears over here, these Val Bears. I don't know what the status on that one is. So, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and get them out. Right here. So I don't know what the next goal is, but hey! There was number. Okay, so time for another NM. This is going to be Emperor of Anemos. We're heading from Telos because Telos also happens to be up at the same time. Oh gosh. Blue blood aggro's under 50%, so I'm fine. I hope. Oh god. Never mind. I'm aggroing all the things here. I'm aggroing literally all the things here. Help. This is not good. Yeah. Ow. Ow. My face. Because I wasn't the only one bringing like a ton of aggro. I wasn't actually trying because I was hoping everyone else would aggro all the things. So anyway, Emperor of Anemos spawned off of killing these darners here. And it does have a potential drop. So one other thing I haven't really mentioned is that the experience system in this does kind of pull in from Final Fantasy XI in that if multiple people from different parties hit the same enemy, experience gets halved for every different group that hits an NM. So, if I were to hit this and get experience, it would be reduced, and reduced, and reduced, and reduced. So basically, nothing at all. Ugh, could we not be fighting these on top of people? So yeah, this is actually a reference to Valkyrie Emperor, I believe, from Final Fantasy XI. Same model and all that. And it drops the same sort of item. So, I mean... Valkyrie Emperor was in the Valkyrie Dooms, and this is Emperor of Anemos in Anemos. So, I mean... Yeah. Seriously, I don't know why people are like, let's bring in all these enemies around here. Because we can, for no good reason. Yeah, like I'm only getting like 60 and 100 experience off of killing these things here. Or having done my part in helping kill them anyway. It's like, I think people are thinking this is the level 80 area and that doesn't happen or something. And they're just too used to that. But... Also, I believe all the enemies may be omnipositional. I might be wrong there. And unfortunately, we did not pick up the item, which is a Emperor Hairpin. Where is it? Is it on my notes here? Yeah, I didn't put down my notes, but it drops a Emperor Hairpin. So, there's also another NM up, and I really don't want to try and get to it. So, yeah. That was Emperor of Anemos. It's like way over here in level 17 and scary. Yeah. Alright, so Callisto. As the mob arrives for what we spawned here. So Callisto is a bear, not really a reference to anything FF11, or but I don't think. Also, it's past my prime time in FF11. It's possible, I guess. To the board now. Of course, this requires other people to sink down, I believe. We're trying to get me like 42 experience right now, because that's how much I need for a level. Really annoying, actually. Alright, that should be fine. Should be fine. Assuming the people don't know us are back here killing it. Nope. Oh, I guess maybe the enemies are too high to give me experience, maybe? Maybe I need to be level 6 to get experience from them? I guess that is very possibly the reason why. There's a lot of systems I don't know. Anyway, Callisto. I believe the main thing to watch out for is the Savage Swipe. I don't know much beyond that. Maybe I can just right here. Champ, I don't remember what this does at all. But yeah, no, I didn't get experience. So I think it's because they're 5 levels above me, I'm not getting any experience from them. Really annoying. Oh, poison spores! Poison spores are heading towards us. Like, I guess if they get to Callisto, they go boom and poison us all. There we go. Level 6. Ah, takes so long sometimes. So long. So I guess that leaves the level 7 enemy, which is spawnable right now. So the level 7 NM requires gales to be active, which is the weather effect up here. There are 2 NMs in this area that require gales. There's some that require night, and there's some that require certain weather. The level 7 one is one of those that requires a certain weather. Alright, so next up on our killing order here is me trying not to get a billion things of aggro on my way to this next one. It's Bombadeel. So Bombadeel requires nighttime to spawn. Specifically, it requires nighttime for the enemies needed to spawn it to spawn. It itself, I guess I should say, doesn't actually require night. It's just that the enemies require nighttime. And I need level 9 to attune. Are you kidding me? I'm level 8. So this Bombadeel, he looks very pretty. He really does his routine every day. I say a song who never wears makeup. And yeah, to spawn it, you need to kill. It's still nighttime, right? Are they down here? I think they're down here, right? Are they again? Anyways, you kill traveling gourmands. I thought they were in this area, but I don't see them. And you're far below the recommended elemental level. I'm 2 levels below. Come on. This means it's just like Fade, so I'll just get less experience for doing this. I believe it also disqualifies me from drops if they were to exist. And they do not exist for this particular one. This one. Oh, here we go. Here's traveling gourmands. Ah! Oh, god. Oh, god. Oh, god. Evacuate. Ah! This is the problem with the spawners being 5 levels above the base. People come here on the around the right level for the NM and dead. Pain. Suffering. Oh god, I shouldn't have gone this way. Okay, I'm being saved. So, yeah, this is Bombadeel. I believe it has some draw-ins and knockbacks, and I don't remember. It really has been like some time since I've done Anemos, so just make sure the other end of the pop got marked on the one I'm mostly keeping track of. So I have been trying to do things in order generally, but it was nighttime, so Bombadeel was just kind of available to spawn, essentially. The next one in the list was level 7. It was one that required gales, and it didn't want to spawn first in the previous instance. This is a new instance, if you can tell by the timer. Or, I mean, it's hard to say because it's going to be all over the place. But this is a new instance, and yeah, it didn't want to spawn. I think it was already dead, and I was also trying to kill... I spawned Lord of Anemos. Well, I was trying to level up a little bit, and it wasn't letting me spawn, so I'm thinking it's dead here, unfortunately. Okay, so pulling in 30 seconds, it looks like. Now, someone's decided they're just gonna go ahead and pull it, apparently. Sure. Oh, it has a knock up effect. That's what has pandemic! Ah, no! Not pandemic! Yeah, I know, har. Last time I did this was at the start of the COVID pandemic, so I mean, har, the jokes. Yeah, it's just a disease, fittingly. There's this knock up effect. Yeah, I think that's the one I was just thinking of. No, don't pandemic me. You jerk. And... yeah, it says I'll get less experience. Yeah, see, I don't get any tomes or anything like I normally would, or other drops. That's because I dared to be 2 levels below. How dare I? So, I'm not gonna go to the level 17 one. I'm gonna go to something a little more... oh, hey, Gales! I'm gonna go something a little more Gales. Alright, so next up on the list, hello Elemental, is Jahannam! And also, my one I was spawning just spawned. So, Jahannam! Jahannam is spawned by killing... not the Araxes. Killing Typhoon Sprites, which only spawn in Gales. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So you have to kill them in Gales. I don't think Jahannam himself is locked to Gales. It's just that the enemy is locked to Gales. So... alright, so Jahannam, and someone has pulled Emperor. Nice. Yeah, I'm so glad I worked to spawn that. Anyway, so Jahannam, wind-based stuff. Not really much from that. Just spawns off these level 12 Typhoon Elementals. And knockbacks and, yeah, wind-based stuff. And we need to get the Emperor because someone has decided they want to kill it. Even though the spawner isn't even there. So, yeah, Typhoon Elementals, the level 12 ones, and that will get you Jahannam. Yay. Okay, just like that, next up on the list is Amemet. Spawns off these Abraxas I'm kind of walking past here. Amemet is that guy. Ah, it's so scary. We have seen this model before. Protect your Amemettle. Yeah, so we saw this in, oh gosh, Somal, I believe sounds correct. Yeah, it spawns off these Abraxas, level 13 Abraxas for the level 8 NM. Alright, so Amemet. Razor Scales, Frontal Conal. And yeah, really not much different from the Somal boss, I believe. Except actually has less nonsense than that. Primordial Roar is not going to summon a bunch of slime. It's just going to do an area-wide AoE. More Razor Scales. Yeah, it just jumps. Smacks person. Oh god. Save me! I have aggro. Why is this being dragged all over the place? People, please. Why is this aggro still on me? And, yeah, that was Amemet. People really don't want to just help out real quick, do they? These people. So worth noting, there is another NM in this area, and I'm hoping I can not take that route. Okay, well, I guess I could take that route now because it got cleared. So there is another Aethernet shard up here. I don't think I can attune yet. I believe this one requires level 11, I want to say. Oh, no, no. My bad. This one was like level 7. Sweet. Or they were both just level 9. That's also possible. So maybe I should... Yeah, so anyway, that was Amemet, and that is that Aethernet shard. I have shown this one. This is the one that was over by Bombadeel. Oh, my favorite. Anyway, yeah, that was Amemet, and that was also that Aethernet shard. That one is over where Bombadeel was. Alright, so next up is Caym. Caym spawns off of the Stalker Ziz, which are up here at the abandoned lab. I did also go back and get the shard over here at the cabin. Alright. So Caym, as pretty much everything else I remember, like nothing here. Birdie stuff. Has very glowy eyes. That's my commentary for Caym here. Oh god. Going glean. Give a stupid heavy, which is nasty actually. Really? And praise, so he's about to target with me. Double hex eye. Look away. Ow. I got destroyed. Apparently he decided I was tasty meat and needed to die. So anyways, yeah, that's Caym. Yeah. I really don't remember his prey mechanics. So, like I said, Stalkers are the spawners for that particular one. Alright, looks like White Rider was just popped, so let's go over there. I just had a horrible incident trying to spawn Caym, and didn't go well, so I have to remember where, how to get to White Rider. That's not a good sign. Oh god. I ain't getting through this alive. Nope. Hopefully someone saves me in a moment here because, ow, my face. So White Rider spawns off these Duskfall Hollands. Duskfall Hollands only spawn at night. Also looks like I'm finally in the level range where I'll not get an XP penalty from being with someone who's higher elemental level. So that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, Duskfall Hollands spawn White Rider. They are a night-only enemy. White Rider is not locked to night only. Just the Hollands. Kind of up here in this upper area near the abandoned lab. Alright, so I guess we're finally pulling White Rider here. Or something. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, White Rider, supposed to be similar to stuff like the Headless Rider guy that was in Amdapur Hard. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but also gonna do Boy Call stuff, and we are gonna want to kill these sprites, I believe. Like so, avoid the nonsense. Balthazar is a charge towards a random person. Yep. Hollow Sorrow normally would do like a slow and stuff, but I guess it's just gonna do this. Just damage, which is still painful. And yeah. I don't know why they're saying we need a big party for this guy to fight him, but we really don't, honestly. I think we're fine. I mean, yeah. I think probably what the holdup was we can have a tank or something. So anyways, yeah, that was White Rider. Now to figure out what the heck to do next. And next up we have Serket. Serket is a 100% reference to Final Fantasy XI. This was a notorious monster in that game. And it spawns off killing these core claws up this area, kind of near the abandoned cabin. Nothing worse. Marsh teaming with thousands of scuttling scorpions, except Marsh teaming with thousands of scuttling scorpions and their giant queen. So yeah, in Final Fantasy XI, Serket dropped the Scorpion Claw or something like that, and it was used to make the Scorpion Harness, which was one of the best regular DPSing body pieces for melee jobs in FF11. You used it to get your accuracy up, and then you would switch when you used your weapon skills, because you could actually switch gear in that game. It's a whole other story. And yeah, so in this game, Serket drops the Scorpion Harness. It is unfortunately just glamour in this game. Actually, no, I think it does have stats, but it's like kind of meh comparatively. And yeah, also looks like this one's gonna level us up, so I guess I will get to take care of that after we do this. Alright, guess we have decided to pull Serket? Sure. So Venom Storm is going to be a area-wide AoE. It does cause poison if you actually take damage from it. We've got an expanding AoE going on that's placed on the ground, so you want to make sure to avoid that. And Venom Strut, just a single target poison this time. One of the random people in the area. With the prey marker, and of course they are going to block things off. I guess at least I don't have positionals. And I don't have to worry about positions, rather. Oh, I don't want to do like garbage for damage. Ah! Okay. Now we've got two going on at once, soon to be three. And yeah, so that was Serket. Did we get the drop? No, not that lucky. But anyways, we are level 13 finally. So let's go ahead and head back to camp and get the next quest finally. 8 levels later from the last one. Oi. Talk about the gap. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to level 12. Level 12 fight. Oh, it's a pain in the butt. Perfect timing, Arya. We detected another confluence of ether just now. Another piece of magicite causing trouble, like as not. Are you able to go and investigate? Wonderful. Assuming our measurements are accurate, this should be quite close to the marge. The waterfall far to the north of here. Assuming the area is as I remember, we should have a clear view of our former headquarters. Perhaps you will even be able to see the barrier encasing it. So, the marge helps if I hit the right key. So the marge is actually up where White Rider was. I feel like the safest path might actually be through from the cabin. The closest path. Fine, we'll take the closest path. It's a toss-up either way between the lab and the cabin. Slight closeness for a little bit more annoyance, or a little bit further for very little less annoyance. But hopefully I can get up here. Oh, looks like the level 12 one is being worked on. Level 12 Venom. Which, good timing with me working on this and having to head up there anyway. I can just show the enemies and be done for that. I feel like I should go that way to avoid this mess right here. Boy. Sneak between, since it is... I am amazed as in negrooming. Sneak between, since it is daytime, the Dull Hounds are not out anymore. Daytime, right? Yeah, it's morning, which is good enough, I guess. Oh yeah, sure, it's right here. There we are. Yet again, it's another confluence of ether. On the shore, you find magicite. As you know to retrieve it, the confluence dissipates. The magicite you obtain may be used in conjunction with your Magio board. Oh wait, I have to go back. Might actually just chill out up here for the little 12 NM to spawn, and then head back from there. See if I can get back there. So these Henbanes are the enemies we needed to spawn said level 12 Notorious Monster. These things suck. This thing sucks. Everything's a pain in the butt regarding this. I don't even know where the safe spot to stand is for this one. Also means I can get a little bit of experience here. Yeah, so I guess I'll continue the quest after this thing spawns, hopefully. Well, and here is Judgmental Julika along with level 14. Oi! I have to figure out which one is going to be done first, because we have 2 up. And I can actually do both of them for once. I have to take myself here. I guess we're going this way. So, let's head to the other one, the level 14, even though this is level 12 here. So this is the like one of the super high levels areas of Anemos. Not the highest area, but anyway, this is Polyphemus! I actually haven't ever read this over here. Proof that fame and large cranium need not go together. Be that as it may, large professors, large club, and large dinner parties, which only occasionally end with him devouring the guests, are always terrible. Our reason enough to extend him no hospitality. Yeah, hopefully someone doesn't decide they're gonna pull Julika. I have to try to do that to us on the Emperor the other day. Or the other time. Polyphemus does spawn off these mono eyes here. It's pretty easy to tell which one spawns this because they look, these are just baby ones. Yay! Alright, so Poly, as this thing is affectionately called, same deal as like the Aurum Veil boss, Eye of the Beholder, still an AoE. Swipe, in front, swing, around, lower, in front, with Paralyze as well. Because of the out, I am gonna probably want to make sure I hold a shoulder tackle. I don't know if Polly actually has out, but it might just be the donut. Oh, yep, there it is. Swing! Oh gosh. I don't want to play with that right there. Nope. Got a blower. Yeah, as you might imagine, that can definitely kill people. You are in that swing, or swipe. Swing, yes. Ow! Oh, shoot. I was not expecting that draw to lead into that, but hey, I got out of it. Swipe. And that was Polly. Now, let's go get Julika, which is where we initially started this little segment. These things are mean. These things are mean. Wait, it's Gales right now? Oh yeah, I guess it is Gales right now. Okay. Good to know. So Julika, haha, speaking of Aurum Veil, I want to say this, it's close to the name of a, no, I'm thinking something else. But yeah, so speaking of Aurum Veil, and Anemos in that one, apparently this person has decided they want to aggro it already. Cool. This is why you stand away from enemies. So bad breath. Bad breath is a thing. Bad breath does exist. Bad breath you want to stay out of. I think that's the meanest thing that Julika has. I might be wrong. Oh, it also spawns these Judgmental Flores. So these can overwhelm. Ideally, you have enough to kind of just push Julika dead before they overwhelm. Ow, fine probe, that hurt. I guess we can kill him too, huh? Alright. So Ultra Breath. Okay, it wasn't Bad Breath, it was Ultra Breath. A little bit better. Yeah, so that's Julika. The Flores can definitely overwhelm. But, well, return's up. So I guess we're back to Proud real quick. Because the next thing to spawn is too high level for me. Because we caught back up on Anemos for my level, unfortunately. I want rewards anyway. On the essay, Arya, we already know you found the magic site. Our instruments told us the tale. I must say, it's a good thing you agreed to join our expedition. If it weren't for you, I doubt my investigation would be proceeding so smoothly. I want to believe we're almost there, but I cannot say anything with certainty. Save that there is at least one more piece of magic site somewhere in Anemos, preventing us from utilizing the Ethernet. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do than watch me fiddle with etherometers and the like. As usual, if we determine the location of another piece of magic site, I'll let you know. So, level 17 is our next goal in terms of that. However, have I gotten enough? No. Ugh. Drop rates, please. Why do you do this to me? I guess it's time for me to go spawn Jahannam or something. No, not even Jahannam. Amemet? It's time for me to go spawn Amemet. Or, yeah. Alright, next up we have Simurgh Strider, the level 15 Notorious Monster. Okay, so this is just north of Poly, though I have doubts that we are going to have the people come up here to do it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get very many. It's going to be interesting. Alright, so Simurgh Strider is going to be jumping all over the place. So this is actually a reference to FF11. I'm going to grab these people in the party here real quick because we're the only ones here. And just make it a little easier. So yeah, this is a reference to FF11, of course. There was a Notorious Monster in FF11 called Simurgh. And it dropped the Strider boots. So, in FF14, we have Simurgh Strider, which drops the Strider boots. So it uses elegies, which were a bard thing in FF11. Massacre elegy and so on. Now, mind you, didn't get used much when I played the game, but, oh yeah. I forgot that that was an out, that screen there. And, yeah, apparently I decided, let's play like garbage. Of course, I am also getting really tired. Pushing myself to be up way too late for in the name of Julika, but yeah. So these orb things are going to explode and do wind burn for anyone hit by them. Almost got hit by that Horde Lullaby. That was also pretty important song for bards actually in FF11 for crowd control sort of situations. I'm so glad I can actually use my FF11 knowledge for something else. I gotta say, no Strider boots. It did take me several tries to get them on my main characters, so. Strider boots do increase movement speed while in towns. So yeah. That was Simurgh Strider. Honestly, these were actually giving good experience while we were trying to spawn this thing. Yeah. These old world zoos. Yeah, so the old world zoos are what spawn Simurgh Strider. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm too tired to remember. Yeah. And it is just all the way up here on the map. So, we have 5 NMs left to go in here. Okay, well I kind of passed level 17, but good enough. This is it. Are you the last piece of Magicite in Anemos? The last obstacle to us restoring the Aethernet. I'm sure of it. This one looks to be far to the northeast, beyond the Val River swell, probably in the Uncanny Valley. It won't be easy though. According to our measurements, that area has some of the highest concentration of ether in this region. Any beasts that can endure that are like to be formidable opponents. Let me pull up this map so I know where the heck I'm going. Okay. I am going up that way. Let's head to the Windtorn Cabin. Also, hello, Gales. It's almost nighttime. We should probably try and spawn a level 20 guy. Actually, There's like 5 people in this instance. That might be iffy. They're on these mono eyes. Gotta extend it all the way out here. And go in here. There are a couple of Notorious Monsters back this way. Let's avoid this fan. Both are pains in the butt to spawn. Next on. We'll pokey out a bit, I guess. Wait, what? Well, it should be up here. The heck? Hold on, I'm getting a better map. That's alright. Yeah, supposed to be right. Oh, it's not in here, it's over there. Haha. Good job, Rennie. Good job, Rennie. Despite your best efforts, you failed to look a confluence of ether or any pieces of magicite. Well, if it's in the hero of the resistance, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you're capable of holding your own this far from Port Serket. I came to this dreadful place to investigate the disturbance in the ethereal currents. Perchance you would be so kind to tell me your reason for being here as well. So this magicite you seek was the cause of these confluences, was it? I see. Glad to hear that Cryo is still capable of conducting the most rudimentary research. And thank you for sharing with me your findings. I shall share with you my own discovery by way of gratitude. I believe this is the stone you were looking for. Keep it. I have no use for such babbles. Consider a payment for your information, if you prefer. This island was filled with danger and death. Despite its once close proximity to the motherland, no one bothered to settle it for that very reason. Circumventing those hazards was one of the reasons the students devoted so many resources to the construction of an expansive Ethernet. Restoring it is an admirable endeavor, and I wish you and Cryo the best of luck in it. You may tell her I said as much. However, I still intend to find my own way to return to our headquarters. Go well, adventurer. I shall find you again if I have information to share. On closer inspection, the stone you received from Julika does appear to be another piece of magicite. That magicite you obtained may be used in conjunction with your magia board. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop a return. Because talk with Cryo, magia board, and then you can actually head back up there because trying to spawn the Anemos that are up there. Good to see you again. Not that I ever doubted you would return, but it still feels good regardless. As usual, we were able to confirm your removal of the magicite from here, though I must say it seemed as though you secured it rather more quickly than before. Did you make exceptionally good time or some such? As Julika found it first? That comes as a surprise. What other method could he be considering to reach our headquarters? Well, there's no point worrying about it. He has his worries, we have ours. Restoring the Ethernet remains our best way forward, I believe. Speaking of which, we've almost finished. That piece of magicite you brought back does indeed appear to have been the last interfering with the natural flow of the life stream of this region. It might not be enough to guarantee safe travel directly to our headquarters, but at the very least it might allow us to reach nearby regions. Of course, there is still an inherent risk of teleporting to an unattuned beacon, one that may no longer exist even. Death, albeit a painless one, resulting from becoming lost in the life stream. Fortunately, the Ethernet relays have relays we have developed should mitigate that risk significantly. Assuming that is, the one here in Anemos is functioning properly, which was what I need you to confirm. You need to head northeast across the Val River swale again. Look for a door leading inside the ridge to Ethernet control. The relay won't be hard to find. Alright. So, we do need to head almost up to where Poly is. So let's go make that trip. Of course, I'm wasting away night doing this, but hey. Here's the Bombadeel spot. And the enemies, of course. I can't go through there, right? Here's the Serket spot. Well, Serket enemies, specifically. Aha! This one actually does have the marker, doesn't it? Let's avoid these lynxes. I should be fine if I aggro one, but avoid them nonetheless. Though the relay bears no visible signs of damage, it does not appear to be functioning at the moment. This is Carl. I'm calling an educated guess, but I thought you might have arrived at Ethernet control by now. So, how does it look? Well, at least it wasn't smashed to pieces. If your assessment is correct, we may be able to reintegrate it into the Ethernet. This may not sound like the most elegant solution, but 60% of the time it works every time. Right, we're going to flood the relay with a massive amount of ether to wake it up, as it were. To that end, we're going to need to amass a substantial amount of Anemos crystals. 99 crystals, assuming my calculations are correct. I know it's a lot to ask, but I believe this is our best bet. If once you have them, bring in to Ethernet control and I'll walk you through the process. So, we check our inventory. I actually have 483, so I think we're good. To flood the Ethernet relay and continue the Julika expedition, you will need to procure 99 Anemos crystals. Please note that these crystals will be consumed in the process. Let's go ahead and use 99. This is it, Arya. Are you ready? Rechecking measurements. Right, listen carefully. To flood the relay with ether, we will need to repurpose your Magia board as an elemental converter. Seekest thou power? Power to smite thine enemies, cast down the wicked and raise up the righteous? All that and more. A warrior then, the coveter of strength. Blessed art thou, arbiter of vengeance. And within, a light burning, radiant, resplendent. Lo, in light she walketh, and in light she abideth. Thus will I remember thee. There is no other way. Aye, even if we fought the damn thing to our dying breath, it endure. It's as though it has a nigh bottomless wellspring of ether to draw upon. Till such time as a permanent solution is found, it shall be sealed away. If any among you yet harbor doubts, speak them now. You'll hear none from me. Let's do it and be done with it. that the matter of what to do may have been resolved, but we've still the matter of where to do it. Not in the colony, that much is plain. The location must be remote, far from prying eyes and covetous men. Well, Galuf, if this was your idea, got any suggestions? As a matter of fact, I do. An island not far from the motherland. Deserted, dangerous. The perfect place to build a prison. Arya, what happened? Please respond. Work did it? Glad to hear it. Our reading suggested as much, but I wanted your confirmation before I perform the final test. Well, I appear to have arrived with all my bits intact. I believe that constitutes a success. Very good. I'll have to perform various adjustments and measurements before we can risk teleportation to other regions. But this is nevertheless a significant accomplishment. By the way, you took an awfully long time to respond after initiating the process. Did something happen? Galuf, you're certain that's the name you heard spoken in the vision? 4 men, one of them a Lupin. This masked man you met, if they were grandfathers, then that would make him... Oh, forgive me. Nor the time, nor the place. Let's return to Port Serket. Though the Ethernet relay appears to be fully operational at a glance, you recall Carl saying that it would require further adjustments before travel to other regions would be possible. Well, if I just want to travel back to Port Serket? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I guess back to town or something. That name you heard, Galuf. That was my adopted grandfather's name. And from what you described, I do not think that is any coincidence. Galuf built the Easy and founded the students, together with three of his fellow Archons. If they were the men you saw in your vision, then the island they spoke of was almost certainly the Isle of Val. But the entity you spoke of stealing away, Grandfather told me nothing of such things. I should very much ask him, but he was only one of the many missing and presumed dead when we believed this island destroyed. We were wrong about that, and I can only hope we were wrong about him. As for who that masked man could have been, I haven't the foggiest. He certainly didn't sound like anyone I have ever met. Mysteries heaped upon mysteries. Still, it changes nothing. We must continue to seek out survivors, and survivors are most likely to be found inside our headquarters. You have done everything I asked of you and more, but now it's my turn. Those adjustments I told you about, the ones I need to make to the Ethernet relay, are going to take time. Until I finish, you may consider expedition on hold. Thank you again for all your hard work, Arya. I'll be in touch. You have reached the conclusion of this chapter of the Eureka Expedition. To continue the expedition, speak with Rodney at Pier Number 1, who guide you to travel to the next area, which will be in 4.3. Alright, so with the Anemos story wrapped up, let's go speak with Geralt, because I have a few Protean crystals. So let's upgrade this weapon to 1 stage. I need, what, 400 Protean crystals? So another thing he can do here is exchange Anemos crystals. So I need to get, what, 400? Okay, 196. 248. 501. We might need 1,300 in total, I want to say, but let's go good with this for now. And go back here. Upgrade to the next stage, the Sudarshana Chakra plus 1. And yeah, 800. I will need more Anemos crystals though, won't I? Oh, no. Plus 2. Sorry, yeah, it's too long for me to work with. Yeah, I must get the plus 2, okay, yeah. So yeah, I need 800 of these. There we are. That's actually some good rates there. Anyways, let's get this Sudarshana Chakra plus 2. And talk to him once again. Augment plus 2. So he'll tell me what I need. What exactly do I need, you ask? Can't really say, but I'll know when I see it. Sometimes leading bear, I reckon. Come and see me when you think you've found something suitable. You'll need a precursor on the other Protean crystal. Speak with other players and share information how to proceed. So, we need to actually fight the level 20, the final Notorious Monster of the area. How long do we have till Gales again? 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. How long do we have in night? Like 20 minutes. Ugh. I should probably prepare that, probably. Okay, well, anyway. Making progress. We are almost done with the Anemos. We just have some Anems left. Okay. So, King Hazmat. Oh, this thing's a pain in the butt. To spawn. It just doesn't like to spawn. So it spawns up these Anemos and Nullas over in this side area up here. Here goes Boom, I believe. I don't know. I try not to spawn this one very much. There's not many I spawn very often here besides the level 20. Might actually start being prepared here soon. Also, I'm now level 20, and I'm also getting aggro. Yay. So we're just kind of waiting on people to get back here because they had just gone to Serket, but we stayed behind to spawn it because I didn't need Serket. I mean, okay, the glamour would be nice, but I didn't need Serket. Alright, so King Hazmat. Never heard anything on anyone coming, so we got it full here. Scolding. No idea what, like, anything does. I guess that was Tank Buster, it looks like. Bombshell drop. I believe this is gonna spawn at... I wanna say... Yeah, it's gonna sort of spawn at. They will go boom, sort of like Baros hard. Left to stay up. Ow, they are still up. And we're just gonna kill Hazmat, I guess. Instead of... Oh, there's a dead there. And, yeah. So that was King Hazmat. The Anemos Sonolas are what spawns it, and it is the level 16. And right next door to it is actually a level 17. Which I don't think the mob of people is going to go for, but it's these Muscle Dragons for level 17. Well, there he is. There is Fafnir. So Fafnir was actually one of the big NMs in FF11. And there was, after so many days of it spawning and being killed, there was a chance it could spawn into Nidhogg instead, which was a much harder version. You never knew if it was going to spawn. You had a chance. You knew there was always a chance after so many days it had an increasing chance. Yeah, Fafnir was... Oh my gosh, there was so much stuff over Fafnir. So, anyway... yeah, so spawns off the fossil dragons in this area here. They only spawn at night. It is one of the... Fafnir itself is not locked tonight, so you could prepare it and then as soon as it was ready, it would spawn. But yeah, it essentially did have to spawn at night because of the fossil dragons being night only. So, oh, there's the fossil dragons. They take a little while to respawn. Any undead enemies, which includes these fossil dragons, takes a little longer to respawn than normal enemies. Which can be kind of annoying, but yeah, no. Of course, lots of rock fins kind of get dragged in here because on the path in, like right in that area there. There's a bunch of rock fins just sitting in one small area, and they can be hard to avoid. It's doable. They are sight aggro, so you can just walk behind them. You do need a good chunk of them facing the right way to do that, or to leap between them. Alright, Fafnir! I believe it has side to side and maybe spike flail, or I might just be thinking FF11 again. Dragon Breath is a frontal conol at any rate. Ah, there's spike flail. Just sort of happens if people are behind it. Heaven's Fall, which we saw before in previous dragons. Oops, hello. Dragon Breath. Luckily, because these are omnipositional, you do not need to be in that spike flail. Oh, Absolute Terror. This was actually, I think this was in the FF11 version. But in here it is just a look away. So I think it stuns you, I want to say. Yeah, I really get why people are behind it. There are not positionals on this. You don't have that frontal arrow going on. But that's Fafnir. No luck. So Fafnir has a chance to drop the Wind Up Fafnir minion. Or is it Wind Up Nidhogg? It might be Wind Up Fafnir. I think it's Wind Up Fafnir. At any rate, we gotta get to another thing. So yeah, that's Fafnir. Another FF11 and so I guess since I'm thinking about it, I should probably actually show how to get Pazuzu because this can be a thing. But so Pazuzu is the level 20. This is the final NM of Julika Anemos. So the way I do it through that flag, I always go around through the west here. There's also a path through the north, but I find it a little bit more difficult for dodging, and I'm just used to this particular path, so I prefer to take it. You can see I'm not getting any aggro because I am level 20, so everything ignores me. I just have to find the entrance here because it's up here, I want to say. Never actually remember. It's not showing on my map because I haven't been over here yet. There it is. Okay. I'm like, I know it's around here, but it's on my big map, so. Alright, so this is where things get hairy. So, hello, everything back here is level 23 to 25. Yeah, let's sneak back here. Oh god, I aggroed. I might have to take a death to get into this area. Luckily, these will de-aggro. So these are the enemies to spawn Pazuzu, Shadow Race, Blood, and Touch aggro. I was not low enough, and this is Pazuzu's area. The final NM will always have its own special little area, like so. This is a good hallway for killing the Shadow Race. It's far enough away from aggro, from further Shadow Race, and you also won't aggro Pazuzu when it spawns. Hoi! Okay, Amarok! This one, we're getting to the, much tougher, and I honestly don't know if I've ever actually fought Amarok. It spawns off the Void Scales, these guys, the Hydra-looking guy, spawns the Cerberus-looking guy. Over up in this area, so if you remember Actually, no, I don't know how I've done this yet, but yeah, it's over here, kind of south of that Ethernet shard. But, yeah, we have to somehow... we have to fight our way to a safe spot. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna fight the way to a safe spot here. Void scales do have mean thrash, so you do want to kind of avoid their butt, by the way. Alright. That should be a safe spot. Hopefully this is a safe spot. May as well help this guy. These are actually higher than 20. So we're making this a not safe spot by dragging everything into it, apparently. Oh, goodness me. Alright. I was a little busy typing. So, Amarok. Infernal Trinity needs to be silenced. Silence. Thank you. I don't have silence, so, and it's immune to stun. That was, a thing. I guess that's its main mechanic, question mark? Oh, it does that. It spawns the orbs from, it spawns Cerberus stuff, I guess. Doing Hand Out of Hell. Oop. One more? Nope, failed up. No! I was not in that. I argue otherwise. Thank you. Another Infernal Trinity. Hopefully someone silences a lot faster. Thank you. And, well, that's Amarok. We have 2 more to go. And Pazuzu should be up soon as well. So, like, very soon. But, anyway. Okay, this jerk face. So this is Pazuzu! This is the final, the highest level NM within Anemos. You have to kill the race outside this corridor to kill it. These shadow race, they only spawn at night. Pazuzu only spawns in gales. There are online resources to track gale while you are not within Anemos. You'll know it's gales if you look at the top right and you see gales as the weather. I was also in the middle of doing stuff, so I'm like, ah! Oh, come on. Seriously, find this thing right on top of me? Why did you do that to me? So, Pazuzu is going to spawn at, typically you'll have a secondary tank grab these and pull them away from the main group. I don't know how many more. Oh, we definitely have someone on the way to this. Like so. So yeah, if you look at the big map here, it is in this little path, or little cave in this side area here. You can pretty much tell that is, like, new void here is where this special guy spawns. There appears to be a body. At the cave entrance, so hopefully someone can go raise them. Okay, so Pazuzu, there's gonna be ins and outs, and sides and ads, and I witnessed this windswept land and claim it my own. This land and rabble who walk upon it, lay down your arms and rejoice before your lord. Dreadwind is gonna be in out. I was too slow. You refuse, then select the Lance Thirst, and with a storm of blood. Plague a locust, we wanna not be in front of it, I believe? Oh no, we wanna be in, up, nice and close. Gale Cannon is where we don't wanna be in front of it. Yeah. Yes, hold your heads high, my gales will sever them before long. Alright, define me not, for I am your lord. So yeah, we need to go ahead and take care of these ads. Hopefully a tank will pick them up. That is a no. A tank is not picking them up. Let's go ahead and deal with the ads. I don't know what Pazuzu's doing. Boon Void. Just a thing in front of it there. I was out of that. I actually was, wow. I'm honestly shocked I was out of that. People are focusing on Pazuzu and not the ads. Well, you know. There's one. And it looks like one tank can take both these ads, but apparently they didn't want to do that. Alright, let's finish off Pazuzu. So yeah, as you can tell, this actually has a little bit more mechanics to it. Sorta. We actually kind of have to do. So, seriously game, I had to fight this like 5 times to get a card on my main character, and I get it the first try! So anyways, you have to be at least level 19 to get rewards off Pazuzu. And, part of me wants to run back. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna head back to the main encampment and finish this upgrade. Seriously, I had to fight that guy like 5 times. It really sucked. Maybe 6 or 7 just to get that card. And yeah, there's the other thing that can drop off him is a housing item to alter to Pazuzu. Once I'm not loading, he's kind of, yeah, just a little item that you can get off of him. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Geralt. So it'll be arms or armor. So augment +2 Eureka weapon. So tell me, you found it, haven't you? That special thing I've been waiting for. And in sufficient quantities, no less. Give him over, the weapon too. So he needs this, the Sudarshana Chakra +2 along with 3 Pazuzu's feathers. You get 3 Pazuzu's feathers off 1 kill. Just you wait, friend. You're in for a show. My hands are so glowy. It's done. I've harnessed the essence of Anemos and created the very pinnacle of what this bastard region's got to offer. I give you the Parasudarshana Chakra Anemos. And with that, I've discharged a good chunk of my debt to the Harridan. Not nearly enough to get me off this bloody rock, but hells, it's something. Huzzah! Huzzah for incremental progress! So yeah, this is one of the monk weapons that actually overwrites whatever you have on your hand armor. But anyways, yeah, so that is the final weapon out of here. It is only level I-355 though, so I'm not actually gonna wear it yet. But it's one of the last things we needed out of Anemos. Alright, and there's one more Anem. One more. So, anyways, Pazuzu! Chakra Anemos! Yay! And here we are, folks. The final Notorious Monster of Anemos, which is actually the second to last one, because it's actually level 19, but we fought Pazuzu first because it was easier to get to and less annoying. Lamashtu sucks! To put it simply. So, Lamashtu. Lamashtu. Let's get somewhere a little safer to stand. The hells have no fury like a woman scorned. Yeah. I am surprised that person is still alive. So they might not be for much longer. Yeah, I should probably change this then. So apparently, I think I fought Lamashtu maybe once. I remember nothing of it, but apparently it sucks for melee. So we're actually gonna go defense on this fight. Oh, come on! Why are we dragging everything here? Not that hard to actually get here without aggro. Okay. This person wasn't saying anything that they need to raise. I was trying to get them raised, so. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. My, what a tantalizingly pure soul you have, and you come all this way to offer it to me. Right tentacle, frontal conal, followed by left tentacle, which is also a frontal conal. In Cloud, I have no idea what this does. That'd be a good alien lie still. Death rings. Alright, so we need to avoid these and also make a turn left. Is this my blood? Why is it not your blood? Your blood, your blood, your blood! Going a little bonkers here. Alright, so force march right this time, followed by a right tentacle into left tentacle. Into a right tentacle? Or that was just a regular attack? Trying to get Asuna on the plan, and no one is doing it. Anybody? Nobody? Literally nobody? Morbid retreat. Apparently no one can be bothered to Asuna. Thanks, Rock, for being there, though, so I didn't have to run very far. Anyways, that wraps up our Anemos here in Eureka Anemos. So, let's go ahead and head on out. Abandon duty. So, I don't remember if I actually mentioned it, but all Anemos in Eureka have a 2-hour respawn unless you go to a new instance. So I was gonna say, is my Google Assistant trying to turn on again? Yeah, so 2-hour respawn timer. You can be in there for 3 hours at one time. So anyways, so when I had to re-enter Anemos, unfortunately, the next area, Pagos, was available to start. So I had to go through that little cutscene. It was just like, blah, blah, blah. Krell has finished her research on the ether and finished preparing it, and now we can go to Pagos, which is a icy, like, wasteland. And we're actually not going to do that quite yet, because that was in 4.3, and this is 4.2 still. So let's go ahead and crack open some lockboxes. And I think on that note, also, it's time to finally say, thank you for watching! If you enjoyed this video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing my poor zero key. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this and more. You can find links to that in the description, along with links to me on social media, RNG, please. So thank you again for watching. I'm going to get through all these chests before I say goodbye. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, how many chests do I have? Okay, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out and not getting the mouth out of Anemos, even though I got like 5 of them on my main character when I was doing it. Seriously. Seriously, RNG. Bye! Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, before I say no, bye. We'll do it in the next part. Bye!